Yeah, good day, welcome to Mossinet Design, the continuation of our 3-bedroom and a half plot. In the last episode, it was cut off by power interruption. So we move on to the next one and we continue with from the continuation for where we stop. So when we design the kitchen, we put the kitchen in place and things like that. So now, I think we have arranged some of this particular precise position to the taste. So like I've said, this is the bedroom for this. I want to put template for all the bedroom aspects so that I will know that I've finished that important position. So now let's say here save for that particular. So now what we say, we come here, don't need all this one for that position. So what I will click and I will say the first I need to go is to select this. So I'm going to say let this one be here. So the next one should be here. Okay, it's your choice, depends. So the another one should be somewhere here. Okay, and then this one should have its own position here too. Fine. So now let me go ahead and select another. So I'm going to use server tray here now. This one. So I'm going to reduce the size. Actually, the size will be too big for me. Just want to use 750 by 750. So I'm going to say okay. So place it here. Okay, for me, let's just place at angle. It's better stay at the side parts. Better like that to be at the side parts for a reason. So you don't need it here, so I think you need it here. So this one we come up with something strange, we adjust a little bit later. Then the next is this one, so I'll just select it, then I bring it here. Okay, and what else? I think you have it in the place I need to have them. So now what's basin is what I need to work on again. So like move on and just take the small washing basin, so you can push it here. I would like to have that in that position. So washing basin, just okay, you can put it anywhere. You can just like put it here, but I'm still coming back to adjust. So that's why you need to understand most of the thing you are doing most time. So I'm going to put this one here. Then this one need what I'm using, because if it's top toilet, you don't need to bother yourself. So now let's say I will adjust this one by pushing this up. Okay, select this and see how far. So this place is an issue, but extension is what I just need to just take it off from the original condition. So now I still maintain very wide area for the bed. So I'm going to align this to the wall. Good, everything is being accommodative. So I believe this is the only one that I have issue is this particular place. So I'm going to extend this up front. Let's say I'll just click here and adjust a bit so that gives space to that place. So that's 2000. So I will just let me put this one here to the wall. Why this stay by this position? Then you draw this one by, let's say you will pick the new host or just escape. Just say pick create similar. So rotate this one to stay here. You delete this one. Okay, now you return this back to the place that's supposed to be. I think with this is okay. You don't just give space, so it's just a place that just need to take their bath and move out. So now we have all this in place now with the little dimension that you can work with. So just work with the dimension, the focus. So from there you get it done in your area. Now after we're done with this one, I'm going to select, say click, I will say select all option select all instance in this view. Okay, so I'm going to go to level 1. I think I don't need any further adjustments. Any other thing I just need to look at it the way it's supposed to be for me. So I'm going to say level 2, foundation level, and I will play there. I did not select to copy to clipboard. Did I do? So I will just say copy to clipboard. So come back to it and you say place this one at the current view. So it has a complete, then you reduce it to 800 because of the minus 1000 heights that you have for that. So I've done that. Then I will select everything that I have to do. The dots here, I say delete. You do the same thing again. I say select all instance here and you delete it. So when you go to 3D, let's quickly check that. So this is all what you have created. So now you can come to foundation and close this up, this gap up. You go back to 3D and see your work. You see that this is how far you have done in place. So this actually is the part you have created for this particular design. So you check the 3D for the consistency of the whole reality. So you say color, or you can use different kind of color to check different range of reality view, shade. So and realistic, if you're going to bring the material for use, and that will be using the whole entire graphics to do that. So that's why it gets too slow. So if your system is not that powerful to do that, so it's going to be giving you a lot of headache. So this is how far the 3D looks like for now. So we proceed by putting windows where the window is supposed to be. So go back there. The type of window, I just want to use long casement window straight up. So nothing like designing different side or something. Just look like fixed window. So I'm going to use long fixed window. So I'm going to say, where are they? So like this one by 1800. So I'm going to change this by going to, so I will say 1800. It's going to be a very long window by 600. So for everywhere that I have room, that is what I'm going to use. So I'm going to be very long one. So most of them are going to be 2 by side. So and then you do that and do the same thing here. Sorry, I put that in the place that it's supposed not to be. So you just like adjust. So the same thing you have here, same thing you have here. You bring this one here too, you bring this one here. So you do the same thing here, you do the same thing here. You do it here, and you do it here too. So you do it here, you do it here. Make it happen here, and make it happen here. So you make it happen here too, and make it happen west side. You make it happen here, come to the center, and make it happen here. So the kitchen, you do the same thing, but let it be 1, so that it will not be too much. So now you can give 1 for this place to bring the light to that center. So I'm going to adjust this one that I place at the corner area to just free and then move to the middle. So when you look back on the 3D so click this arrow, then you go back to the 3D and see what you have created, and this is it. So this is how far it goes. So now the next thing is that the toilet windows. So this one is going to be very short one to be used. So you just like come here to use 600 by 600. I did that and let them have a good. So the height, you go back to 21, then you start putting them in place. So I'm going to put one here. So the next one I'm going to put it there. The next one is going to be here, and the last one is going to be staying here. So now the important thing is that most of the functional area of this particular design all are well ventilated. That is what I want to know. Look at this bedroom. The cross ventilation is very important for when you are designing a residential. So every functional area that people are going to be staying just be consolidated over the sitting room, a very big go on and so forth. So the sitting room come in the middle, something that's supposed to come from this side, but now push to the middle so that they accommodate the space and arrange. So that is why I put on to you. Sometimes the design come in a different way. When you have a narrow land like this, so you can just like twisting your idea and bring it involved. And this is the great things to do for now. So I am done with this particular position. So the next thing I'm going to be teaching here is that I want to color the floor and give them the area, but it's not going to happen in this particular tutorial. It's going to happen in the next tutorial, where I'm going to do a very simple. So I've done this one. I have to prepare my way for roof. So how I'm going to do that by saying go to start elevation. So it's going to take time. Just look at it. So expand everything to the maximum level. So by removing this one, if you have that barrier in your own case, because now I will need to extend this completely out of the range. So how do you create another level? You can create it by select from here, by say create similar, and you can go to architecture and select another level. By the time you select a level, just draw it out. Depends on you. Sorry, you choose grid instead of level. Sorry, another level. So you see, so level is grid is vertical, level is horizontal. So you select that, and that is 3. So you change you can change the name from here. So the best is to change the name to 3 and say yes. So this one will continue, and you have this here, and you have it as at this place. So when you have that in place, it's more easy for you to continue doing your drawing. So now your choice now depends on the kind of roof you want to create. Is it going to be creating something that, so until you get your room fixed, then you now look at how you can make the exterior look more attractive and robust, so for all design to come in place for your whole good. So for the ground floor plan, like I've said, this is how far I will stop. My idea will come up later when I want to design something. So sorry for I will have finished this one in the last episode, but interruption of the line make it to come. So see you in the next tutorial when I will move on to teaching the next thing. God bless you.